Hello YouTube. Alright, so this is a milestone. It's the first day back in the bench, tackling a big project. Alright, so what we have here is part 2 of, we don't know how many yet. So this is the Super Bengal that I posted the previous video on and about. So today's task is to remove all the jankiness, populate the switches back again, disconnect again. This is an added switch for the extra channels, so remove all of that from in there. I will leave the switch there for the moment, and going to install a O2A chip holder and a Razer Radio's VCO for this, and the step 1 is going to be disconnecting the O2A mods. I'll just flip and show. Alright, so it's going to be removing obviously all these wires here, fixing up the track damage down there, remove the 5kc jump switch, and then just start going through all of this and making it all look good again. Alright, when I have more, I'll show you. Alright, bench is set up. I'm now ready to operate. Alright, so we've got everything handy that we need for this project, for this session. I'm going to start disconnecting all of the spaghetti. Alright, here we go. I'll get... Alright. So these are this shows you the size. Alright, so I'm going to clean this with IPA, scrub all this down, the whole O2A area. We're going to remove all the solder off the O2A chip and replace with the DIN fitting. And then we're going to go through and just fix all of this stuff up that has hackery. Alright, let's go. Okay, areas that I need to repair. I need to rebuild this track here, so I'm going to cut it behind where the solder is. I need to replace this track here, so I'm going to take all the way back down to here and here. Need to rebuild this area here, and then remove the O2A. I've removed this single pad. I always do that now because they get sucked up in the solder suckers, and it does nothing. It's just a pad. So I'll put that back on when I've put in the new chip holder. So alright, I'm going to start cutting and replacing, and when I'm done I will show you what it looks like. Alright, back again. Alright, trimmed this track to this length, and then removed the green surface protector, PCB protector, on both sides. So that's now ready to now drop in a track and cut to the right size. Also done this here, opened up the pads, cleaned the pads, ready for the jumper to be put back in place. After that, when that's done, I'll then remove the O2A chip, put the DIN holder in. Alright, here we go. Alright, back again. Alright, so what have we done? So rebuilt this track, these two tracks here, made two new ones, as you can see. Made sure there's no overlapping. Rebuilt these tracks, put copper underneath of them, and then dabs of solder. Rebuilt this. Removed the solder from this area here to check that there was no cuts through. There was a lot of marks. I removed the O2A and installed a chip holder. The VCO's been replaced, so these are the 3 pins at one end, 2 at the other, and had to remove the ground tab from here, and they're not utilised anymore. Any holes that were showing with no components, I just put a dab of solder over just to neaten this area up. And I will do the same to this area here in a minute. So the next stage is to colour the tracks so that it looks factory. And how we do that is very simple. So that with a marker. Alright, I'll go through and tidy this up and prepare for lacquer. Okay, the area is now prepped and ready for the lacquer to be put on. Alright, so as you can see, some of that will dissolve when the lacquer goes on. That's fine. The purpose here is about being proud of your work. Alright, that job's done. Considering where we started, where we ended up, okay, we're now moving on to rebuilding the switches.